Time to make a pipe malt liquor video. I haven't made a video for the pipe smoking community in a long time because I was doing house buying stuff. I was trying to buy a house, and the house, it didn't work out. They had a bad foundation. And I ran out of tobacco by the same time, and so like I wasn't spending $3 that I didn't need to spend for anything. And then so the house deal fell through, and I went out and bought an ounce of Dunhill Early Morning. I smoked 3 bowls of Dunhill Early Morning. I don't know if any of you pipe smoke drinkers have ever done this, but I smoked 3 pipes, drank 40 malt liquor. Ugh. The 40 put me to sleep, and then I woke up at 3 in the morning with like a nicotine hangover. I was like wide awake. Anyway, let's get this lit. Let's get this bowl lit. I was thinking about the pipe community because I was thinking about its purpose, and I see that lots of people have different purposes, as you would expect. But then I think about like its most common. I think probably the most common is just to share the love of. I recommend bringing a tamper if you can. Like sharing the love of pipes. I mean, I love the pipe, just the pipe itself. I love holding it in my hand. I wish it filled my whole hand. I wish I was wrapping my whole hand around the pipe instead of this small bowl. I wonder why the bowls are so small. It feels like my hand's too big for this a little bit. Like, I don't know. I think the second thing that people do a lot in the pipe community is kind of distribute their not really excess, like they buy a little bit more than they need, or maybe they have a pipe they don't use anymore and they send it to somebody else so they could enjoy it. That's a ticket right there. And I like that, though. That kind of intimidates me because I saw this one guy send a care package, a Yabo, to another guy that I like a lot, and I don't know how much that was. I don't know how much that whole thing costs. I couldn't really put a dollar value on it, but I could lowball it. I could lowball everything that this guy sent, and it looked like about $100 worth of stuff at the lowest cost I could imagine. I was impressed. I mean, like, I don't know like how great of friends those guys are, but I've seen some other people get some care packages, some Yabos that looked really similar, like about that $100 thing. And but then I saw some other folks sending care packages that were more like, here's like a little bit of my Dunhill, you know, which is inexpensive, delicious. Here's a corncob pipe. I think these are fun. Some flints for your Zippo. A few kind of fun touristy things from my hometown, and so that looked like that came to about like 10-20 bucks, which I thought, like, I don't know, like, I think I'd be more comfortable with that kind of exchange. I'd hate for the thing about generosity, like never give a gift when you're in doubt. I guess that's what's kept me from the whole exchange for so long. Okay, buddy, you want to come sit over here? Come on, take it easy. You're okay. You're okay, we're gonna hang out here for a little bit. That's the third thing. I think the third thing actually is a community. Like that's, I think, the thing about like subscriber contests and stuff like that. To meet more people. I don't think necessarily for the sub number at all. I think actually just for the community, just to have like more and more people that you know who smoke. I think there's a lot of like, I like giving advice, though oddly enough I find myself giving advice a lot on YouTube, and I don't believe, well, there's few people that I give advice to an awful lot because I think they need it so bad. But I tend to try to keep my advice to myself if I can. So it's fun, like when you put some advice out there, like a how-to on YouTube, because then people could watch it or not watch it. You know, you don't have to like impose yourself or say like, I have superior knowledge, I've got moral superiority. Oh, the other thing I was going to mention is the tech nature of it. The ins and outs, the nuts and bolts of the hobby itself, like what's your pipe made out of, how do you clean your stem, what are the different stems called, how easy is it to make your own pipe, what about your lighter? I love this lighter, by the way. What other kind of lighters are there? How many people have had their Zippos converted to the lighter feature, I mean the pipe feature on it? I think that's fun. I like that. Someone said, oh, you should get this tamper, and I'm like, well, I've got a tamper. Well, I don't have it right now, but that was one. Actually, theirs actually was on a carabiner, so it would have been attached to my belt. You know, you have different tampers. Why not? I thought having one was enough, but suddenly I'm like, well, I don't know, maybe a couple more would be cool. We should have a contest on who has the most burned thumb from not bringing their tamper, but they still shove their thumb into the boiling hot lava that is their tobacco. Because I think I might win that contest. Keep your pipes hot, your women hotter. Unless you're a woman, then I guess you should stay hotter and your man should be hot. I don't know, whatever you like. Whatever you like, ladies.